Topic. One we want to discuss is that of multidimensional existence. You have heard about transcending to 5D, but what if there was more than 5D? You have it within you to go higher. Once you have the light inside of you, there is no limit. Your consciousness will continue to seek higher levels of expansion. Don't limit yourself at 5D. Being in 5D is a state where you can manifest your desires at rapid speed. You see it, you want it, you get it. Now imagine beyond that. You see it, you want it, you are it. To be in the fifth dimension, you need to have the following: a willing heart, and open mind, and you need to be allowing for miracles to behold in your presence. Shift your alignment to allow great things to come to you. Many of you are not allowing. You don't believe it to be true. How can that be? I didn't create that. It just appeared. But what if we told you? You did create it. Just like you are creators in your everyday physical reality. You are master creators, but you forget that. We want to remind you that you are powerful beings capable of more than you know. You see something you wanted, you send signals out to the universe, bring this to me. It has to respond. It has to bring you what you are seeking. There is only a delay when you don't trust that you deserve it. I have to do hard work to get it. You don't. Please put that aside. Things will come to you just by thinking about them. Put it in your wish bubble and let it be. The universe says, great, here you go. Never attach any kind of stipulation to it. I can get this only if. It will muddy the waters. You won't get it. It causes confusion. Be straightforward and trust. Does it come to you instantly? That depends on your vibration. How strong is the desire? How do we know if we should fulfill it? We know in your heart what is best. We know how to proceed according to contracts. Should something be out of alignment, it will come in another format. For example, you want a new pair of shoes. But we know you have something in your contract that says you should not get new shoes. So, what we will bring you is footwear that is suitable for your soul. It's not the brand new pair you were expecting, but we know the bigger picture and will bring you an answer to your desire. You will receive hand-me-downs. You will receive footwear that is new to you. We are not letting down our end of the bargain. Each request has to be aligned with your soul. So how does this work? You send out the request, the universe hears it. It matches your request to an outcome that aligns with your heart and soul for your time and space. How quickly it comes depends on how strong the desire is. Are there obstacles in the way? And does it fulfill a contract need? Those in the 5D can go through this process at a higher speed than 3D. Above 5D, and this is happening in light speed. Trust us when we say that you have the capability of instantly managing your wants and desires. We just give a time frame for you to understand why some requests take longer than others. The universe hasn't stopped working, it is matching things up. Our desire is for you to understand how you can create meaningful occurrences in your life. There is no reason you do not deserve what you want. Everybody is worthy. We want you to be joyful in your and expect good things to happen to you. You seek desires and fulfill with circumstances that bring hopes and dreams. For anyone today that's off track, just dream. Dream of what they want. Start shifting your focus. The universe has to respond to what you are thinking about and asking for. Do not focus on unwanted outcomes. Focus on the wanted outcome. Our gift to you is education in these times. We wish to teach you how to evolve in your life. Practice this, only thinking of what you want. The path for you will open up with pleasurable options if you dream big. You are love. We will speak again. Namaste. Channel, Krista energetically, loved people. Children of God, living consciousness from the source of all life, living self for all that is. It's time to wake up, stand up and ascend into the light. It's time to be what you are. No longer becoming, no longer trying, but doing, no longer wishing, but wanting and implementing. We are talking about the new energy that is now being made available to you for your plans and intentions, for your light-filled actions in and through love. The original source of all life provides the energy they need to fulfill their orders. The only condition for this is to know the orders and to live them unconditionally. Why so are now undergoing in-depth training. Because when it says, no stone is left unturned, what is meant is that nothing in your life will remain the same when you are ready to start your journey, changing yourself and all your strength and power, and that means being willing to remove everything that hinders you and blocks you. Not a servant of foreign powers, but a self-determined human being among humans. Becoming aware of this and acting. There's nothing more rewarding in life than devoting yourself completely to your spiritual affairs. Because as long as you do not know in you and what power you carry within you, your life will remain incomplete. Restless you search for peace on the outside and are constantly thrown back on yourself. Find happiness. This time shows you how important it is to get in touch with yourself, and that means going far beyond the psychological level and into your spiritual reality. You have to penetrate all preceding levels in order to advance to your spiritual being. When you penetrate the veil of ignorance and begin to divine who and what you really are, then everything changes. Babaji, you conquer the ephemeral and you attain life in the midst of life. It is precisely because the challenges are what they are that penetrating this illusion is possible. Confronting difficulties makes solutions urgent. Earthly affairs only keep you from realizing until you realize that you can master this situation by involving God in your life and mastering earthly affairs with God. You encounter God not only in prayer or in meditation, but above all in the middle of life. Everything is one. Why shouldn't earthly affairs also be the affairs of God? After all, God created the earth. Everything with God. God is never and nowhere absent, especially not when you need Him most urgently, and more people need God in everyday life. Are you sometimes touched deep inside by the longing for God? This is the soft whisper from eternity, the voice of God within you. This is the constant presence of that power that is everything and that people have been seeking since the beginning of time. Everything is through God, earthly and unearthly. All is life, all is light, all is love. From the dark night of the soul, this knowledge is born. Babaji, Channel, Jan J. Castle. Lowe, my special friends. Beloved ones, we greet you. The university are collectively holding a framework of life, supporting a higher energy that has this resident youth. Earth has been held separate from this higher frequency state of being until this juncture. The network of light that has been cast by our community is designed to aid your next step for your reorientation of these expansive changes. These higher multidimensional settings that are encompassing the planet have begun to anchor energetic roots through the magnetic core of Earth. Your planet has changed its dimensional projector and therefore is holding a more complete functioning body in alignment and alliance with the multidimensional landscape of this universe. A sacred field of light descended on Earth during your last cycled month that moved your Earth into a multidimensional alternate reality space of the universe. This repositioning brings your planet into a more complete direct alignment to the collective arena of the universal community. Like a homecoming, you are being received and acknowledged. There is celebration as we see how Earth is now being transformed, transmuted to hold the vast spaces of community communion. The planet energy is expanding in its ability to take a true or active role within the collective by opening its inhabitants to a higher vision of themselves. This is a predestined happening, and we are now enabled to welcome you in an entirely different framework to our community life than ever previously. Simultaneous to this happening, your systems are undergoing rapid transformation to be enabled to reorientate to the vast energetic change of your environment on the planet and within the universe. This new arena requires your energetic operating systems to shift its cycle of vibrational pulse. The heart's electrical system is required to function from an elevated frequency. You can expect there to be a series of accelerated shifts taking place within your heart sacred systems, which includes the pineal, sacrum, spine, brainstem, and crown. This level 1 of the processes has been designated to complete itself within you over the coming space leading into 2024. Understand that there are separate realities taking place simultaneously on Earth. The drama is part of one alternate reality, and know that this intensity will continue for some time to come. The energetic transformations that are happening on Earth are taking place in another alternate reality. Both are happening, and you get to decide what experiences you choose to align and with which reality that you choose to engage with. You need to ask yourself, what reality do I choose to align? Your full makeup is your humanity and your sacred nature. Just as you experience your human aspect, your ego mind's limitation being perfectly imperfect, you have your sacred aspect, unlimited in its multidimensional potential. The energetic reorientation has shifted your ability to function on a very different level as you now have a higher access to the multidimensional reality in your day-to-day life. You can consciously choose to align, lie, or orientate consciously with this changed arena. This is a learning experience to this higher level environment. You are to return yourself, realign yourself to your sacred divine aspect of life. No one else can set this in motion but you. This has always been the plan. This is your destiny path wide open right in front of you. Conscious choice to return to the sacred multidimensional being that you are, naturally. You inhabit a physical form. You have a human component that is essential to you in this overall experience. However, your destiny is not to stay in the limitation of your ego mind. An energetic arena is in place for you to emerge with your sacred nature, which is fully intact just beyond the veil. To emerge like a butterfly coming out of the cocoon. An essential aspect of this transmutation is understanding and honoring your human ego mind. To hold your human aspect with love, compassion, and patience as you take this pathway of transformation and allow a natural reveal of your higher sacred self. There are vibrational interactions, like a radio transmitter being sent telepathically out to your telepathic center through your pineal for a reorientation of your sacred senses. You are being called to align through your heart and open consciously to receive yourself and to be supported, realigned by the force field of light that we are transmitting steadily to you. As you emerge as a multidimensional being, your human aspect is destined to be intact and active in your day-to-day living. You came here to have the human experience while reawakening to your sacred nature in this human physical form. This entire process is an essential aspect of your mission on the earth plane. You are destined to continue to have the human experience for as long as you are in this physical body. This has always the plan. When you begin the process of the realigning to your sacred nature, your human aspect can thrive on another level. Your sacred nature, your higher light, is made from a pure component of unconditional love. This love nourishes your human ego mind, bringing a soothing peace to that vulnerable human aspect for healing. This aspect of pure love also brings a powerful form of nutrition that brings fortification, a new sense of strength and healing to your physical body. Your heart is your multidimensional tool, a doorway to access your sacred nature. Remember, this returning is a step-by-step, moment-by-moment of reconnection. With the support of the newly anchored energetic arena, you can more easily align, surrender through your heart to your sacred component. Approach this process as an adventure of exploring an aspect of yourself. You consciously are entering a space of unlimited potential for you. Your heart, your sacred nature, can play the role as active support for you. throughout your day. The words, I am, activating your sacred birthright in the light. As you speak the words, your unique frequency of these words creates a resonance within your heart cells, and there is a natural realignment process that takes place within the cells of your heart. The cells begin open like a flower to the sun, responding the essence of your sound. Your higher self nature begins to realign through you. We present in ton, pronounced in ton, which acts like a key to the doorway of your heart, to your place within this sacred platform of you. Utilize the sacred sound in conjunction with the words to gain access. This time for self-resurrection. This is your awakening process, your awakening, your active conscious choice action of the realignment of your place within this sacred platform of your heart. The commitment by us, the Pleiadians and the entire community of the youth to continue to witness, while holding a vibration light around Earth. Know the process that has gone previously. The pure platform frequency of the light has anchored and will build to the end of this year. Utilize, receive, awaken. We witness you and acknowledge this next step of your journey. Blessings. The Pleiadians. Channel, Christine Day. Dearest ones, I am A. Michael, warrior of peace, angel of blue and beloved one to you. I do not come just as one, but I come as the many, the unity of all, the consciousness of one. You often think that we are far away. You think of us as those in the heavenly realms. But beloved, there is no separation. We are as close as the breath that you breathe, as close as the words that you say, as close as the visions you see. This has always been the plan. There was a veil that was pulled down. The veil is dissolved now. You have become so used to seeing with the veil that you believe that it is still there. Like the baby elephant who has a chain put around his foot. And when it is taken off, he thinks it is still there. Know that the veil is dissolved. The veil is no more. You may look, you may reach into sections of your mind. Come, let us do it now. Let us call in the radiance and dissolve all that is preventing you from really seeing, from taking the next step, from receiving the healing, from claiming your birthright. The birthright that has been yours all along. Come, beloveds, come step forward. Open the shades, pull the curtains, let the light in. Let us in. We are as close as your heart. Look there now and see us smiling and welcoming you. Farewell. A. Michael. Channel, Lee Dagani. Lowe, my special friends. Rune of the month, Isa Ice. We are required to slow down, be cautious, listen carefully, and tread delicately. Only will a gradual movement forward, steady, sound, and solid, see us to the finish line. Self-preservation is key this month. Patience, discipline, and care help us discern what is worth our time and effort, and what isn't. To those who honor their own rhythm, comes great success. Pluto remains retrograde this whole month until October 10th, at 27 superscript 054 Capricorn. Its shadow period ends on February 1st, 2024. Pluto re-enters Capricorn on 6/11 till January 20th, 2024. Saturn turns retrograde on Saturday 6/17 until November 3rd. Its shadow period remains until February 8th, 2024. The degree covered in June, 7 superscript 013 Pisces is symbolized by a girl blowing a bugle. We are asked to reconsider our relation to discipline and authority. Who do we bow to? What laws do we abide to? What rules do we live by? A close examination of the structures of our life is in order. Are they still valid, or are they outmoded? A wonderful time to reassess our goals and make solid plans for the future. Neptune turns retrograde on Friday at 27 superscript 41 Pisces until December 5th. Its shadow period remains until March 26, 2024. This degree is associated to the following image: A fertile garden under the full moon reveals a variety of full-grown vegetables. Our inner world is full of magical resources that, if tapped into, can bring wonders to life and manifest an enchantment that will not only feed our soul, but bring hope and peace to humanity. The moon will be void of course, Leo forming no major aspect with any planet before entering the following sign. On Friday 6 halves between 5:51 p.m. and 10:03 p.m., when the moon enters Sagittarius. From Sunday 6/4 at 8:24 p.m. till Monday 6/5 at 12:31 a.m., when the moon enters Capricorn. From Tuesday 6/6 at 9:40 p.m. till Wednesday 6/7 at 1:42 a.m., when the moon enters Aquarius. From Thursday 6/8 at 9:24 p.m. till Friday 6/9 at 3:14 a.m., when the moon enters. On Sunday 6/11 between 6:20 a.m. and 6:20 a.m., 30 seconds, when the moon enters Aries. On Tuesday 6/13 between 11:27 a.m. and 11:31 a.m., 5 minutes, when the moon enters Taurus. On Thursday 6/15 between 6:36 p.m. and 6:46 p.m., 10 minutes, when the moon enters Gemini. From Saturday 6/17 at 11:24 p.m. to Sunday 6/18 at 3:58 a.m., when the moon enters Cancer. On Tuesday 6/20 between 2:43 p.m. and 3:04 p.m., when the moon enters Leo. From Thursday 6/22 at 10:01 a.m. till Friday 6/23 at 3:35 a.m., when the moon enters Virgo. On Sunday 6/25 between 3:24 p.m. and 3:57 p.m., when the moon enters Libra. On Wednesday 6/28 between 1:19 a.m. and 1:55 a.m., when the moon enters Scorpio. On Friday 6:30 between 7:20 a.m. and 7:59 a.m., when the moon enters Sagittarius. Mark these periods in red in your calendar and avoid scheduling anything of importance during these times, as they would amount to no thing. Scheduling our activities using the zodiacal position of the moon. Moon in Scorpio until Friday 6 halves at 10:02 p.m. plus between Wednesday 6:28 at 1:55 a.m. and Friday 6:30 at 7:58 a.m. Moon in Sagittarius between Friday 6 halves at 10:03 p.m. Monday 6/5 at 12:30 a.m. plus between Friday 6:30 at 7:59 a.m. and Sun halves at 10:19 a.m. Perfect for traveling, activities, or matters related to higher education and the law. Excellent for lecturing, learning, perfecting a foreign language, exploring other cultures. Perfect also for athletic training and tending to large animals, horses. Moon in Capricorn between Monday 6/5 at 12:31 a.m. and Wednesday 6/7 at 1:41 a.m. Good for furthering our ambitions, asking for a promotion, enlisting the support of people in positions of authority, making a good impression, restructuring our business, and redefining our long-term goals. Moon in Aquarius between Wednesday 6/7 at 1:42 a.m. and Friday 6/9 at 3:13 a.m. Perfect for philanthropic activities, charitable organizations, meeting with friends, making new acquaintances. Good also for inventions, far out, progressive ideas, interdimensional and time travel, anything related to UFOs, computers, and technology in general. Moon in Pisces between Friday 6 at 3:14 a.m. and Sunday 6/11 at 6:19 a.m. Great for meditating, sitting by the ocean, anything related to the sacred, dancing, painting, swimming, dreaming, music, photography, film, sleeping, channeling, connecting with the mystical, the magic, and the oneness of all that is. Between Sunday 6/11 at 6:20 a.m. and Tuesday 6:13 at 11:30 a.m. Perfect for intense physical, anything requiring forceful, direct act self-assertion. Good also for leadership, spontaneity, goodwill, being away shower, initiating new projects, or bringing a car to the mechanic. Moon in Taurus between Tuesday 6:13 at 11:31 a.m. and Thursday 6:15 at 6:45 p.m. Perfect for any financial matter, paying our bills/debts, asking for the money that is owed to us, opening a bank account, investing in real estate, buying and selling. Perfect also for a stroll in the park, going to the countryside, connecting with our mother the earth. Good also for gardening, pottery, sculpting, as well as bodywork. Moon in Gemini between Thursday 6:15 at 6:46 p.m. and Sunday 6:18 at 3:57 a.m. Excellent for multitasking, curiosity, any form of communication, exchanging information, sending emails, calling friends and acquaintances. Great also for social activities, attending conferences, reading a book, watching a documentary, gathering data on various topics, connecting with new people. Moon in Cancer between Sunday 6:18 at 3:58 a.m. and Tuesday 6:20 at 3:03 p.m. Perfect for family activities, especially those involving children.
I try not to have anything
Good for spending more time at home, cooking, nurturing ourselves and those we love, inviting the people we cherish over for dinner.
But I'm feeling
Excellent also for
really
drawing,
hard.
creative writing, humor, and anything requiring imagination and a touch of craziness. Moon in Leo between Tuesday 6:20 at 3:04 p.m. and Friday 6:23 at 3:34 a.m. Excellent for anything glamorous, dramatic performances, being in the public's eye, throwing or attending an elegant party, playing with children, romance, and creativity in general.
Yeah, I'm not doing upside downs today. I don't like upside downs. I don't think it's very constructive for any of us right now. So, positivity is where I headed. But as I said earlier, I don't know if you guys heard me. I don't much look at my viewers. I try not to have any kind of bias when pulling cards. But whomever you are, totally feeling you. I am holding space, so I encourage you to give it away. Sorry, got a song for everything. But yeah, definitely hold it for. I'll do this in a minute. If you'd like to look it up, I'm using Light Sears Tarot. It's 5 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and King of Pentacles. He's going to read that. Most, I feel like, can zoom in to see the cards. I can't. Please ask in the chat if you need any direction as far as that goes. But we'll go with it. Sometimes it does these things.
We are required to slow down, be cautious, listen carefully, and tread delicately. Only will a gradual movement forward, steady, sound, and solid, see us to the finish line. So, hello, my special friends. Dear ones, we, the Pleiadians, are you from the future. You could say we are a higher evolved version of humanity. In your understanding of time, you could say that a long time ago our DNA, amongst others, was used to create the human race. We made deals with other beings who also contributed their DNA. By the time our decision was made, we had good intentions and it all seemed to be a good experiment. The creator gods we made deals with back then turned out to be different than what we had expected. You thought you were living in a free world, following your day-to-day lives and living what you thought to be your destiny. But in reality, you're living out a fully controlled dream, an illusion that has been purposefully created and imprinted into your consciousness. You were not informed about the true origins of your race to keep the capacity of your mind limited, so that you would think that this reality you're living in is the only reality. But in truth there are endless many realities, A reality can be compared to a radio station, but you can only tune into its program if you know the right frequency. Your frequency has been kept low, and within the last few years and decades you have arrived at an all-time low. Time is not linear as you have been taught. The only time and place that is real is now, here, nowhere. This basically means that there is an infinite number of possibilities regarding the future outcome of your current situation on planet Earth. You may imagine that some of these probabilities do not look too exciting. What is happening on Earth is impacting the entire universe. We are only one of many star nations who have decided to incarnate into human bodies. We have chosen certain experiences to awaken within this life and to ultimately guide humanity into a higher frequency in which you will thrive and be free. We, the Pleiadians, are your cousins from another planet. And as it is with members of a family, we have come to help you, and by helping you we are also helping our own civilization to thrive. Today we would like to inform you once again that many star nations have come together as the Galactic Federation and have decreed to send their bravest warriors of light to Earth to assist humanity during the inevitable shift in consciousness. You are not alone. We are here with you. They will also look much younger than their age. This is by design. It is the blueprint that was chosen for star seed incarnations. Pleiadian incarnations refuse to age on Earth. They will not look older than being in their early 30s while they might be in their 40s and 50s already. This is to make this frequency accessible to you. As your planet is ascending and your DNA evolves, your body undergoes changes. Many of you ask, how do we recognize a Pleiadian on Earth? It's simple. Whenever you come across a person who is a healer, a teacher, an artistic soul, and a guide out of the matrix, you have found one of us. We are here to guide you home. ET is not coming, we are already here. We are here amongst you, incarnated in human bodies to help you elevate your frequency from fear to love. That's what a high frequency means, to vibrate with the resonance of love. Open your hearts, put fear aside. Love is the answer. Aho. Blessings of divine love and light to my family of light. Channel, Aurora Ray, Ambassador of the Galactic Federation. Beloved ones, we greet you. At this juncture of powerful transmutation, each one of you is being launched on another level into a next phase of awakening. This is your time for a rapid reset, and as you are moved into the calendar of 23, you are destined to undergo a huge shift in the perceptions of your inner sacred makeup. For those of you who are awake, this means those of you who are consciously aware of the sacred part of yourself, there is to be a resurgence of your sacred intelligence. This time is not about achieving human perfection, rather a time for you to be aware of the sacred component of yourself that simultaneously exists within you, while you are having your human experience. Each time you choose to open to the truth of your simultaneous expression, of both your humanity and sacred nature, a healing is created within you. Simply hold the truth and take conscious breath. You shift lifetimes of being in the same cycle of limitation and self-sabotage. This is your time to move through the veils of illusion and claim moments of being in alignment to truth, the sacred truth of yourself. The words, I am, activate this truth through the cells of your body, bringing you back into an alignment of your own sacred self that is fully intact just beyond the veils. Allow us to support you by calling us forward into your life. We can assist without in any way interfering within your energetic field. We can hold the veils aside so that you can once again move into a space of wholeness in truth. Over the next phase of time, 1 calendar year, there will be many changes, openings, awakenings taking place within your consciousness. This upcoming next phase is all about you returning to your original state of consciously being. Through this rapid reset, you will be returning to a state of living that holds the sacred consciousness of yourself within your life, while your humanity opens into a more complete state of being able to live in peace. Let go and allow the waves of life to reposition you where you need to be now, today, in this moment. Allow the moments to build to move you into a redefinition of yourself on a multidimensional level within your heart. We witness you. Blessings. The Pleiadians. Channel, Christine Day. Greetings, beloved ones. We are Archangels Amethyst and Zadkiel, and we greet you with love. Today, we wish to discuss attuning to the higher realms. Higher frequency energy is reaching your earth and bathing it in beautiful light. It is inviting you to attune to the higher realms. This light is available to everyone who wishes to move higher on the spiral of ascension. It can assist you in raising your frequency and rising to a higher level of consciousness. When this occurs, not only do you personally advance, you are also able to be of service for highest good. As your frequency increases, you can communicate more easily with the higher realms. The higher beings usually lower their vibration to communicate with you, but it can only be lowered to a certain degree. Your part is to raise your vibration to meet them. The higher you increase your frequency, the more easily you can communicate with them through reaching a level that is comfortable for both of you. You are already familiar with many of the ways to raise your vibration. These include practices such as thinking positive thoughts, reading or listening to uplifting material, meditating, and doing whatever makes your heart sing. These practices prepare you for an even greater alignment with the higher realms. Another way to increase your attunement with the higher beings is to ask them to work with you. If there is a particular archangel or ascended master to which you resonate, you can attune to that being by calling the name of that being and picturing the being. Then, tune into the energy of that being. Each being has a special energetic signature that is based on the work and special qualities it carries. Each one has a very high vibration. When you attune to the energy of that being, your own vibration rises. As you continue to attune to the energy of the higher being, your own energy field becomes saturated with that being's special qualities. You may feel love, strength, clarity, or other qualities. The longer you attune to the energy of the higher being, the more your own energy field will incorporate the special qualities. You may begin to feel an atonement with this higher being. As this occurs, you are developing a working partnership. You can call on the higher being for insights and encouragement. You also may experience an expansion in your consciousness. You are able to view situations from a higher perspective. This allows you to incorporate even more of the special qualities of this higher being. As a result, you may find that you are carrying more light and more universal love. You are desiring the highest good for all. You are beginning to carry this higher vibration wherever you are, and it benefits everyone around you. You are spreading your light simply by going about your daily life. Your light radiates out from you and is there for all who wish to receive it. You are a light for highest good. You are a bridge between the higher realms and the third dimension. You can keep your connection to the higher realms strong by attuning to it daily. Spending time focusing on your selected higher being keeps your vibration at a higher frequency. It's an ongoing process. The more you attune to the higher realms, the higher you will rise on the spiral of ascension. It will become a continuous flow of higher consciousness and communication. It will be part of who you are as a being of light. By making this attunement an important part of your path, you can be of even greater universal service for highest good. Beloveds, we are happy that you are attuning to the higher realms for highest good. We are always here to work with you. Know that you are greatly loved. We are Archangels Amethyst and Zadkiel, and we surround you with love. And so it is. Channel, Linda Robinson. Lowe, my special friends. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are very happy to report to all of you that no matter where you are on your journey there on planet Earth, these June energies are going to help you go further and deeper, because they are all about you all accessing more of your spiritual gifts and abilities. For those of you who already have gifts, you will be going deeper and further with them. For those of you who have yet to tap into your gifts, you will be getting exactly what you need to do so. Now, here comes the tricky part. Once you do access a spiritual gift or an ability, your work is not done. You then must use what you have been given. You must make yourself available to the rest of humanity as a healer, a channel, a psychic, a clairvoyant, a medium, or whatever it is your gift or ability happens to be. You must be willing to put yourselves out there, even though your families might not approve, even though you might not live in a place where these things are embraced. You must be able to tell other people that this is something that you now do, and you do that not only for yourselves, but also for them. It helps if you realize that more people are looking for you and what you do than you might think. There are more awakened souls on the planet today than there have ever been, and certainly there are more today than there were yesterday, and that is true no matter when you receive this message, because more and more people keep waking up, and as they do, they want help. They want support. They want to go about receiving healing in a different way. What you do to help others will eventually be what you teach others to do. You will master your gifts when you step into them fully, and you will realize that you want others to also have these gifts. You are ready to receive more because you have done so much work on yourselves, clearing so much out of your chakras, your cells, your mental bodies, your emotional bodies. You are ready to step up and be more than just a part of an awakened collective. You are ready to help others to awaken and to ascend. You are certainly ready to help others to heal and to see the world through different eyes, and these energies of June 2023 are here now to help. Just let them in, and recognize that you have the support that you need, and it is coming from above. It is coming from the non-physical, as well as the physical. You are ready. You don't need to earn any gift, and you don't need to be born with it, or doing it, either. No matter what age you are right now, you are ready to go further and go deeper and help more people than you previously would have believed was possible. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Channel, Daniel Scranton. June's ascension energies see us dive into any unresolved so that we may be solid in our earthly foundation going forward. In doing so, we can be fully aligned with the next stage of our soul's purpose, allow abundance, and find our passion for life again. We now enter a new phase of our ascension, having gone through vigorous inner transformation and spiritual upleveling since January. The Cosmic Center is sending us an energetic call to adventure. This month, powerful cosmic forces influence us and seek to purify what is unfinished within us that thwarts our wholeness, and in doing so awaken to our true soulful purpose. The key to honing our next steps is anchoring in our sense of deservingness, continuing to find empowered balance, and connecting more to our sense of oneness and all that is around us, so that we can fully trust and be in the flow of divine guidance and forces that shape our lives. June is also a month for regeneration and final soul retrieval of ourselves, that we lost sight of when we were plugged into mass consciousness. And finally, we have the choice to reconnect or find new connections with our galactic and Earth communities to co-create the new Earth. It's a monumental fresh start awaiting us. We are dancing with our Earth Mother, and as well as fusing our masculine and feminine into deeper empowerment, to sift and sort, deep purification, to allow that which is more precious and pure, that which we wish to take with us into the co-creative future, and to release that which does not align with our true divine heart. New wisdom, insights, interests, and talents are also activating and unfolding for us as our divine blueprint drips down from the ethers, and the divine feminine energies bring in more peace, prosperity, and success, along with healing. The universe is supporting us as we weave a new Earth paradigm for ourselves and all of humanity. So it's time to soften our scars so they do not pull us off course, to throw off the last emotional shackles and believe in ourselves, as a new collective, higher mind cycle is calling us forward. June is preparing us for the biggest and last DNA upgrade of the year that occurs in July. It is going to be an intense month of inner healing, so please make sure that you take the time and space to do so. Samantha, greetings. I am Mira from the Pleiadian High Council, currently on assignment with the Earth Council for the Ascension of the Earth. I am pleased to speak with you today. What I have to say is even beyond words, so I want you to realize the energy and frequency behind this transmission. We are stepping it up due to the nature of the hour. Our work is plentiful and rising beyond measure. The higher frequency codes that you need for ascension are activated. Everything is in place to elevate you beyond the lower frequencies of the third dimensional Earth. That is one of the reasons you might feel strange, as if you are in several different worlds at one time, which indeed you happen to be. Please come with me to the place of the higher mind. Access the creativity and light that are now available in abundance. Valerie was discussing magic and miracles, and this is the world in which we live. It is how you will be creating and living in higher consciousness. On the Earth Council, we monitor you closely. What we want you to know is that it's important to just keep rising. Rise above everything that is happening. We understand it is a lot. We see old friendships shifting and going in separate ways. These could be close relationships, family and friends. It is happening due to the frequency shifts and the rising consciousness in some but not in others. We know this is easier said than done, but it is the only way to move higher, because you will magnetize to yourself other like-minded, like-frequency people into your lives. This will allow you to soar higher on your mighty paths. Your happiness, joy, harmony and freedom will be worth it. I am telling you these things because your ascension is in full process. Please trust that I know what I am talking about, because we as Pleiadians assist other planets with their ascensions. We are happy that you are progressing, and we are proud of you for your wonderful work. Please look out for each other and be kind to yourselves and to others. Stay as grounded as you can. Know that ascension is a natural process and that you are divinely chosen to be here now. With love and gratitude, I am Mira. Channel, Valerie Donna. Because of our powerful creative ability and the vastness of our consciousness, we have been able to form our bodies and personalities as we intended in the depths of our greater consciousness. Our ego consciousness is a self-developed entity as an expression of how we feel about ourselves and who we believe we are. All of this is internal. In every moment, we are creating our self-expression and our experiences by the vibratory qualities of our thoughts and feelings. These beliefs confine our self-realization to our ego consciousness. Then our awareness opens to it as our reality. The qualities of our experiences brighten with more understanding of the magnitude of our essence. What is important is the consciousness that is either life-enhancing or life-diminishing for all life. Which one we align our thoughts and feelings with is our free will choice. Nothing happens to us outside of our own consciousness. We are the creators, just by the way we are, by our vibratory frequency and polarity. Our perspective in every moment creates the qualities of our experiences. When we can realize that everything is an expression of consciousness, which is the essence of everything, our awareness can open to greater understanding. We have awareness of as much of universal consciousness as we allow ourselves. It is completely our choice. By Kenneth Schmidt.
Welcome. Welcome. My beautiful beings of light. A new day has dawned and the world shines beautiful once again, or so it is perceived. The Creator sends you blessings in all the love that you could ever want for. Feel the love vortex building now around you like a cocoon. Close your eyes and allow that sensation, that higher vibrational feeling of love to just wash over you and continue wave after wave until you deem it enough for the moment. My beloveds, you can start that love flow again at any time by simply closing your eyes and recalling the loving feeling. Oh my beautiful divine light beings, you are so amazing and so wonderful to watch. The brilliant blaze that is seen from the heavens is awesome to behold. Your radiance and cadence forward on your paths is your mission in motion. If you could lift that corner veil a little higher, you would be so surprised at what you would see/remember. You ask, what would you see? You, my beloveds, would see your guardian angels and spirit guides. You would see your spiritual family/soul group. You would see the place where your actual eternal spirit dwells. You would see the buildings and the libraries where you study and learn. You would visit with your spiritual advisors and see where you are on your evolutionary path. You would see yourself in your true essence form. You would see the colors that represent you and your soul group. You would feel the awesome love of home and know without a shadow of doubt that it was real. You would not question the Creator's presence because you would know without any hesitation that the Creator is. You would see your spirit living in peace without strife, pain, or fear, only love. And that is just the corner of the veil, my beautiful beings of grace. There is so much more in remembrance that would instantly flood back into your awareness. You volunteered, my beloveds, to be veiled in selective amnesia so that you could know the place for the first time, if you will. Your contracted selected lessons would be sensed as new, and your longing for home would not interfere in your learning and experiencing the lessons that were contracted for this lifetime. Without the veil, my beautiful beings of light, you would constantly be wanting to go home when things became a little rough and rocky. Now that the veil is thinning a bit, my beloveds, you are feeling and sensing information that makes you question your actual validity as a real human being. You now know there is more to yourself, but haven't been quite able to put your finger on just what it is that makes you doubt your human essence. You are not this human part you play, my beloveds. Know that for sure in your hearts. As the journey continues on planet Earth, know that there is a higher vision that is playing out into perfection. Even when there seems to be no hope left, understand that the last cards have not been played. My beloveds, even if the curtain has come down, the next phase of your evolution will still be in motion. Your evolution in all evolution is always in motion, just with a different cast, location, and screenplay. You are always in a learning and evolving mode, no matter what side of the veil you are on. You will always be within your true eternal form, regardless of any other incarnation you choose to participate in. Your true eternal form stays behind when you are incarnation, and the two of you still stay connected. The carnated essence has only a tiny speck of the energy essence that you truly are, my beloveds. The true eternal form has the balance of the eternal energy essence. The true eternal form is your higher self, my beloveds. Does this now help you connect the dots to the term higher self? Allow this messenger to take you on a mediation journey. Arrange yourself in your chair or lie on a bed so that you are comfortable. Keep your legs and arms from crossing if at all possible, as this blocks the flow of energy. Cover yourself with a light blanket if you chill easily. We want you comfortable and undisturbed for a while as you journey within yourself through meditation. Close your eyes and take a comfortable deep breath, then comfortably exhale as hard as is possible. With each in-breath, you are breathing in love. With each out-breath, you are breathing out fear and doubt. Take another comfortable deep breath in and comfortably exhale, just letting all the stress go. Take another comfortable deep breath in and then just exhaling, letting it all go with a sigh as you are breathing out all frustrations of the day. Feel your body relaxing from your toes to the top of your head. Give yourself permission to feel the calm and peace. Your muscles are feeling loose and limp, so relaxed. So deliciously serene, so wonderfully lazy. Direct your ego self to perch on your left shoulder. Instruct your ego self that it is only to be an observer on this journey, it is not to participate. If it helps you to visualize by identifying your ego with a symbol or as an object, please do so. In your imagination, ask through prayer for the Creator to send you down a protective ray of white light by praying mentally something like this: My Creator, I am asking for a protective ray of white light to enfold me and lift me up so that I am experiencing the very highest of vibrations during this journey into my innermost depths of understanding and being. I am protecting myself, my Creator, from anything that is not for my highest good on this journey. I am thanking you, my Creator, for assisting me by sending this ray. I am visualizing the ray in my imagination now coming down through the corner of the area where I am meditating. It is entering into my physical form, permeating all that is within my I am presence. The Creator has responded to your prayer and has gifted you with an iridescent white ray plus 2 golden fluid rays and a lavender ray for this journey. The rays are entering into your body through the soles of your feet and moving up through your physical vessel, permeating throughout all of your etheric energy fields and physical vessel and into all corners of the actual area that you are meditating in. Then the rays are exiting through your crown chakra. The rays are returning to the Creator and cycling back down through you again and back to the Creator in a continuous circular loop. These protective therapeutic rays are in a continuous circular motion while you are in meditation. You are now divinely protected at this moment, and nothing can even communicate with you that is not for your highest good, without your permission. My divine beings of light. You are breathing very slowly and evenly now. You are feeling secure and safe. Breathe in deeply, my beautiful beings of light, and feel the lighter, relaxed feelings of being protected and divinely guided into this meditation. Breathe in deeply and know that you are breathing to the pulse of the Creator. Listen to the Creator's spiritual heartbeat and feel the unconditional love that courses through you each time you think about this moment. Breathe in deeply, allowing and seeing within your spiritual imagination your guardian angels and invited spirit guides as they join you. The angels take your etheric essence hands and guides you out of your physical body and directs you into your etheric spiritual heart chakra. An angel has been stationed to stay with your physical essence until you return from your meditation journey. You are seeing, feeling and sensing this within your imagination. Your guardian angels, spirit guides and special invited guests are now within your spiritual heart chakra with you. Your angels and guides are helping you locate the golden door that says, "To my highest guidance within." You turn the etheric spiritual doorknob and cross over the threshold, knowing that you are on a spiritual growth adventure. You find yourself in a white marble corridor. You take a moment and orient yourself. You know this place for sure, you can feel it. Your ears pick up the music of a distant calliope. You turn to your left and follow the music. Not too far down the hall you find a door marked "Your Garden of Serenity." You open the door and cross over the threshold. You find you are on a path outside in a meadow. You begin following the path, following the music. The song that the calliope is playing just sounds and feels so familiar. The path continues as you cross over the wooden arched bridge, crossing over the wonderful babbling brook that welcomes you back. You take a moment and thank the brook for its greeting. Reaching the other side of the bridge, you see two angels standing on either side of the bridge, right next to the steps going up the side of a very high mountain. The angels smile and ask if you are following the music because you are not really paying attention to where you are going. You have just stumbled over a very humble toad that was calming, sitting in the middle of the path. You turn and realize that you did stumble, and you now see the toad that is dusting himself off. You apologize profusely to the toad, and the toad accepts the apology. The toad limps on over to the grassy area out of the pathway for safer sitting. Now that the angels have your attention, they ask you to leave the backpacks that you are carrying stuffed with all your problems, concerns, fears, pain, and move with them until you return from your journey up the mountainside. They tell you that after your trip, if you decide not to resaddle yourself with these packs of burdens, that they would be happy to vaporize them for you. You nod your head and thank them. You are not sure yet, but will let them know when you return. You take off the backpacks and hand them to the angels. You take a deep breath and move your shoulders around. It feels so much better without all that weight being carried around on your back. You walk over to the steps, still following the calliope sound and the haunting song that is being played. As you begin your ascent up the stone steps, you realize how much better you feel without all that weight. About midway up, you realize that you are now floating up the balance of the steps. You find yourself now on the top of the mountain. You look to your right and see the enormous crystal palace that is your inner world, but that is not where the sound is coming from today. A white unicorn is now approaching and greeting you. The white unicorn introduces himself as Bob and tells you that he will walk with you to your Ferris wheel that is located in the center of your Garden of Serenity.
The Pleiadians. Dear Evolving Light Worker, we are very blessed to be in touch with the ground crew tonight, and we would like to say we love you. So, our dear friends, there are much to be said, and we would like to start by talking about the new ground energies that some of you are tapping into. It is all about spiritual awakening and how you might interpret the progress that you are making. Right now you might feel that you have reached a point of stillness, and that it feels like some sort of a void. Please let me talk about faith. That is one of the most important energies in this universe, and how faith has to do with your path right now. Many of you, dear light workers, envision your path as a walk up a stair. You have to change your perspective on this. There are no stairs. Do you know what there really are? There is a sphere, a round orb, that contains all of your so far gained knowledge as a light worker, and up till some weeks ago you were attached to its inner side. And what has happened since then? You are still inside your light orb, as you always have been, but the difference is that you have now let go of the side. And what does this mean? It means that you feel a void, and maybe you even feel abandoned as well. The thing is that you have evolved, but it might not feel as that. Now you will grow even more. Now it is time for you to mature as a light worker, and what is really going on is that you have evolved and you have let go of the old. You have been attached to the inner side of your holy orb of light, and now you are flowing free within it, and this might make you feel lost instead. It will take some time to adjust to the new energy, because you have to find new ways to deal with your path and the free-flowing. And now we will continue to talk about how you can feel that this new energy is your friend. It is a matter of having faith as well as hope and love, the Holy Trinity, safely anchored in your heart. And why is that important? Well, it is easy, really easy. You have to remember who you are, and that you are made of faith, hope, and love, and that your precious knowledge is light. You might not feel your side of your light orb, and it gives you the same feeling as if no one is holding your hand anymore. You might feel as there are no time, and that things have stopped. Now I really need you to envision that you are glowing in the most beautiful colors, and that you are floating freely in your light orb. The orb is actually made of love, and the sides are covered with the hands of all the angels and loving guides that are always with you. So you are perfectly safe, and you are always in connection with all of your angels and guides. So, it is of great importance to us to know that you are comfortable in your light orb, and that you understand that it is your normal process as a soul on a mission on Earth, and that you aspire to evolve and also expanding your consciousness. It will take some time to adjust to this new way of being, and it is very important for you to know how deeply loved you are, and we want you to know that we are closer than ever to you. As you wait expectantly for the dramatic shift in personal feeling experiences and in outside events to demonstrate absolutely conclusively for you that awakening is occurring in this now moment, be cheerful and spontaneous as you go most positively and hopefully about your daily human lives. You know, deep within yourselves, that the tipping point has been reached, and that the human collective is awakening rapidly and most enthusiastically, despite all the negative mainstream media news reporting which is most definitely suggesting otherwise. Your awakening, as you have so often been told, is a done deal. There is no going back, and increasing joy and wonder lies before you because you are opening to your natural human state of being, Christ consciousness, the divine state from which you can and will operate consciously and lovingly in each and every moment. You have been heading back towards this, your completely natural state, since the moment that your sense of separation from your source filled you with fear. This is because your source, the divine field of consciousness, love, or if you wish to personalize it, Mother/Father/God, in its infinite love and wisdom wills for you nothing but everlasting joy, and thus set up the plan for your reawakening into eternal life as soon as you entered into the unreal state that you are experiencing as separation. And the divine will is always achieved. No other outcome is remotely possible. So, dear readers and listeners, as the awakening process becomes firmly established, and the essential changes that result become increasingly apparent to all of humanity, make a point of shining your light on high. You are all intensely bright beings, as all sentient beings, all humans are, and by choosing to shine brightly in every moment, you are extremely effective in assisting and encouraging others to become aware that they too are beings of light, brilliant beings of light. How could you not be, since you were created perfect, and all that is created is, by definition, perfect in every way? Let go of your fears and doubts, the anxieties that dissuade you from sharing the truth of who you are. All that you have to do is be yourselves, not the personalities that you donned as masks when you were small children growing up, and seemingly found yourselves inadequate and even worthless compared to the adults and authority figures with whom you had to interact, even compared with your elder siblings. Many of you feel that you have no one with whom to discuss your true feelings about the meaning of life, of your life, of who you truly are. And the reason for this is because everyone you know or meet is hiding behind their own fear-formed mask or persona. And you mostly accept those disguises as who they truly are, because in their apparent confidence or certainty in that disguise, they successfully hide from others their own intense sense of inadequacy. So many of you feel less than, and this sense is encouraged by your egos to keep you in fear, because it confirms your sense of separateness and also your need for a clever and intelligent ego, your apparent human identity, to keep you safe. When you choose to be yourselves and show that self fearlessly to others, it frees them to do likewise, often with an enormous sense of relief, as they realize that they are not the only ones suffering from a sense of less than. Being yourselves is truly the most loving and effective gift that you can offer to others. Then they feel safe in your presence, accepted, seen, and honored for themselves, just as they are, unconditionally. And that, as you can most surely understand, is the most precious thing you can give to anyone, because it is what you yourselves have been seeking all your lives. All humans are, as you have been told so often, perfect divine beings experiencing severe limitation in form as humans. And that experience of limitation has indeed convinced you that you are separate beings in form, as you struggle to survive in an environment that seems vast in comparison to the size of your seemingly small and insignificant human bodies with which you mostly completely identify. No wonder you are fearful. But, in truth, you are immensely powerful beings because Source imbued you with everything that is Source at the moment of your creation. It could do nothing else because Source is everything, constantly creating itself in myriad ways as it most willingly shares with its creation the infinite joy of just being. As being, as pure consciousness, there are no needs, because that is an infinitely uplifting and satisfying state of existence. It is the only state of existence. Some of you have experienced a brief sense of this when your thinking has momentarily ceased, and you find yourselves enraptured by beauty in one of the many forms in which it shows itself to you while you are experiencing life as a human, a brilliant and stunning sunset, the intense freshness of spring growth, clear snowy mountains, the beauty of a child or loved one. It doesn't last, because the energy of such an experience is far too intense for your human frames to live through for more than a moment without disintegrating. Love, Source, Mother/Father/God, consciousness, presence, is all that exists, is infinitely vast and is infinitely gentle. All sentient life is most lovingly enfolded in the divine field, always. Anything that is experienced that is not of love is unreal and will not last. However, as humans in form, you do experience time. Time, although in your present age measured by atomic clocks and collectively agreed upon, is an illusion. It is an illusion that you all, without exception, have experienced when something you enjoy is gone in an instant, or something that causes you suffering appears to linger interminably. You do have to deal with it constantly in order to come together physically at agreed places to interact with one another. But when you are not using it for this purpose, make the intent to be present in the now moment, the only real time, the time in which everything that you ever experience actually occurs. The easiest and most effective way to enter into this state is through making the intent to quiet in your minds and to arrest the flow of thoughts by allowing them to flow through your minds without engaging with them. This does take practice, and you need to practice daily. Therefore, go within to your holy inner sanctuary and intend to open your hearts to the divine embrace awaiting you there. Choose to sit there in silent meditation, contemplation, or as you create a sound such as Om that you focus on by humming or singing, thus shutting out the distractions that tend to withdraw you from that place of deep peace. That place of deep peace is always within you, so learn to find it through regular practice and delight in the peace and joy that it brings you. For now, the Council of Nine from the Pleiades says over and out, and we will soon be back with new messages. Just remember, we love you.
Love you guys. That's all I got today.